New details in a Fox 35 investigation. Last month, we told you about this family whose son was forced out of his medical stroller and put on the floor at the TSA checkpoint at the airport in Sanford.
And after that story, a family from Wisconsin reached out to us and said that they had to deal with a similar situation. Fox 35's Marley Capper shows us how they hope that these stories are going to bring some changes.
Both the Carter family and the Groth family tell me that they're signed up for TSA Cares. It's a program that's supposed to help families with disabilities while traveling. Both say that when they got here, no one from the program was here and that they were so held up at TSA security that they almost missed their flights. Now they're asking for accountability. Amanda Groth and her family flew from Wisconsin to Orlando in July for a Make-A-Wish trip.
Because it's supposed to be a memorable trip to take your mind off of the medical day-to-day.
Her 5-year-old son, Ollie, has spinal muscular atrophy and chronic respiratory failure. The trip was great until their flight home at the Orlando Sanford International Airport.
I feel like we were targeted.
Amanda says their first setback was at the ticketing counter.
Because Ollie is in a motorized wheelchair, and that seems to be a problem for motorized wheelchairs on planes because of the fact of the batteries.
Then she got to TSA security
and started telling me that I had to take all of the things off of the wheelchair. My son is attached to these medical devices. He's on a mechanical ventilator. I cannot remove this.
When she asked for a supervisor or someone from TSA Cares, she tells us she was told,
"We're not TSA. We don't have to follow TSA Care." And that is absolutely false.
She says all of their bags were separated and taken to different agents. She says they were touching sterile medical equipment and didn't put on new clean gloves. And it took so long that they almost missed their flight. And when they finally made it through, she was told to carry her son to the plane.
He's almost 50 pounds. His mechanical ventilator is 13. His portable suction is 7. And his go bag is probably 8.5. No. We cannot carry him.
Amanda says they finally let her take the wheelchair to the plane, but there was problems getting the wheelchair on board.
The pilot ended up deboarding and going and speaking with somebody actually out of the airplane.
After weeks, she saw our story with Jessica Carter.
He said, "We don't go by the tag."
Carter was at the same airport last month. She claims she was forced to take her son out of his medical stroller, even though she had a note of medical necessity.
When I saw that, I just could not even wrap my mind around it.
Amanda filed complaints with TSA and feels like nothing's being done, a sentiment Carter shares. The last update she got from TSA was that the agents in her situation would get a one-on-one training.
I think training is wonderful. I think they absolutely need more training. I just don't think it's enough right now.
I talked to TSA and the airport. TSA tells me they take concerns very seriously, and if you want to make a complaint, you can do that online. The airport says they're aware of both incidences, and they're very concerning to them. They tell me that the TSA agents here are contracted, so they're going to work with TSA directly to make sure this doesn't happen again. And at the end of the day, that's the goal of both of these mothers. They want to make sure another family's wish trip isn't ruined by the mistreatment of TSA. Reporting in Sanford, Marley Capper, Fox 35 News.